Nowadays, I don't think perspective is a thing. In a sense, it's very old-fashioned. You know, the people turned against it 150 years ago. People got fed up with it. What I'm doing now is reviving it.
History with Emma.
History with Emma
Now reveals its new series.
For this exclusive series,
international artist Patrick Hughes.
Could you tell me what is retrospective?
Perspective is a way of drawing the world. If you had a window out onto the world and you drew the lines of the buildings on the window, you'd have a scene in perspective. It's a flat way, but things begin to go funny if you don't do it flat. And if you start to build it in perspective, which is what I do, things start happening funny. I make it 3D and also the wrong way round, from behind, inside out. Here are what's called forced perspective, which I say a real perspective, because these books are going in the right direction. Whereas Patrick Hughes's retrospective, they're going in the wrong direction. They're going in when they should come out. These are also going in and they should go out. And my ones are more active and more moving and more positive than these ones who really don't do anything. That's just normal perspective, and this is my weird and imaginative version of perspective. Don't you see? Would you agree?
Yeah, I see, because when you move...
when you're here, my 3 piles move,
yeah,
and as it were, their 4 piles just stay where they are.
Oh, wow.
Perspective is where things get thinner and thinner further away. If you were looking at a room with a plank floor like that, it starts off at your end thick and goes thinner, smaller. And they all tend in the end, strange enough, Emma, towards a vanishing point. See, it keeps going to this point. See this point up here in my nose?
Yeah.
That's the vanishing point. And then if you had a table in perspective, which is called a trapezoid in Greek, it's this shape. Trapezoid means table in Greek, because they notice, do you notice, this table gets smaller in the distance. If you have a piece of A4 paper, it gets smaller in the distance. This is the A4 size piece of paper. So that's it's a weird thing, isn't it? Look at our short little legs. That's made in perspective. Doesn't it look a bit odd?
Yeah.
So it's a funny world, the world of space. I'm a space explorer.
Yeah, actually, that's what you are. In the studio, where does it start?
Well, that's something ready-made in perspective. Eiffel Tower. Picasso, she can be anybody. And with a bit of luck, we'll exhibit it